why some have compared him to Rashard Lewis.
New Orleans moving the ball around. Back to Beal. To the right side. 5 on the clock. Lobs it up for Jordan. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And any lob to Jordan is about as sure a thing as you can get. So athletic for a big with tremendous hands, and big fella knows how to get in prime position for those alley-oop feeds.
And so here is New Orleans. After the basket by Brooklyn. Here's Jordan. Shoots over Mobley. The shot by Jordan, no good. Here's Roy. And it's a great finish! Ho-ho!
Oh, my gosh.
And just showing off for the crowd a little bit there. Roy enjoys putting on a show.
The shot's good from Jordan.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
He gets it in there. Smith's got 5 men.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
I got ball.
To the middle. Jordan. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 10 points for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
The shot's good from Jordan.
And the shooting percentage Jordan records from here is insane. If you get him the ball in a good spot, he usually finishes.
And it's Smith missing. New Orleans trails by 3. And it's Beal in the corner. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Basket counts.
Strong play down low. He's not afraid to get a few bruises.
Down low. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Brooklyn leads by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks. Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot. And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Well, plenty of power behind that play. He didn't give the defense any chance to stop him.
Inside. Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And Ball is more athletic than giving credit. He's got surprising pop off the floor.
On the wing, Gordon. Mobley with the block.
Is there any better feeling than stuffing a shot near the hoop?
Great to see Lonzo take flight.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Ball. Mobley outside. That shot wide open. Mobley's got the lead up to 10 now for Brooklyn.
A lot of focus on the part of Mobley. Gets great position, feet set, and lets it fly.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
It's good.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. So it'll be Jabari Smith shooting. That one's on Eric Gordon, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
A darn good free throw shooter. Smith doesn't seem to have a weak spot coming into the league. I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside for Roy, and stolen by Gordon. Back to Chamberlain. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Chamberlain got 4 points in the quarter.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Will off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Here's Ratliff, and he jams it with authority.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Count that one. And that's now 8 points for Lonzo Ball.
And what focus through the finish there. Ball may be young, but nothing seems to rattle him.
It's George on the wing. To the paint. It's stolen by Smith. And Roy with a clear path. Oh, look at that.
Wow. A crazy athlete. Roy excels in the open floor.
Chamberlain, no luck. Brooklyn leading by 9. Inside. Here's Smith. Fires from 18. And the shot is long. To the middle. Here's Ratliff. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ratliff's got 8.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Ball with the bucket.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead.
It's been all about we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. New Orleans trails by 10. Here's Westbrook. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Jabari Smith picks one up.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
And Brooklyn has possession. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's White. Pass to Coulibaly. Back to Aldridge. Lets it go from deep.
And when Beal is locked in like this defensively, he takes this team to another level.
Here's Jordan. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
And he doesn't always feel the need to get fancy on those dunks, but when Jordan does, he makes it something special, just like that one.
I know some would classify Derek White as underrated. Stan, what's your read on him?
Well, Kevin, I would say he was underrated for a long time, but now I think we've all gotten smarter. And we all realize Derek White is one of the best guards in this league, period. I don't think he's underrated anymore, and I just think it took us a long time to catch up with how good he is. Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort. Well, he changed his shot on the approach, and it threw him off. He might have been trying to draw a foul.
Here's White, and he gets it to go. White's got his first points of the game.
Well, listen, White doesn't fear anyone inside. He wants to get down low and cash in.
And that one, good.
When you get a look that close in, it is a great possession.
Here's Martin. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Aldridge with it. And it's Martin picking him up.
I'm up.
Aldridge inside.
Oh, knock that in.
White wide open. He fires.
Timeout.
Good, and Aldridge gets the assist.
Start it.
White's got 5.
Well, yeah, White prefers a more head-on shot, but that doesn't mean he can't sink those corner threes, too.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. .137 left to play in the third. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Martin. Here's Bird. Bird fights for his bucket inside.
Great body control there. This is how you execute close to the basket.
And the foul called on Larry Bird. That is his first foul of the game. 1:16 left in the third. Outside, White. Going inside. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
And that one drops for him.
And that's how you set up your teammates. Great pass.
Kicks it out to Siakam. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And that's not an easy shot for a big. Siakam showing his comfort level from anywhere.
That's a 2 from Gordon. Rebound, Brooklyn. They've led by as many as 11 points. To the inside. Back to Bell. From past the arc. Drops in the tray. And it's a 9-point Brooklyn lead.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Pass to Gordon. Three-pointer. Here's Chamberlain. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Siakam.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Hey, you got one more.
He misses the free throw.
Hey, when it comes off.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 11. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Now, Koulibaly.
Right here.
Three-pointer, Bell sinks the triple.
Well, look, don't dare him to launch it from there. He will.
On the wing, Bird.
Get him.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Brooklyn with the ball. And Siakam has got the ball here for Brooklyn. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. The wide open look here for Koulibaly. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam.
Late reaction defensively.
Hammering it in.
Look out. Well, my goodness. I think he was looking to tear the rim off its hinges. Look out.
Stolen by Ratliff. On its way from Irving for 2. Rebound, Brooklyn. Down low. Here's Koulibaly.
Timeout, timeout.
Well timed.